You really are afraid of him, aren't you?
He'd kill me if he could.
Oh, look at my little Annabelle, always making friends wherever she goes. Isn't she amusing? Later that evening, me and my wife, along with our motley crew, sat down to a large feast courtesy of the Slides. And while the food was rather splendid, the same cannot be said for the conversation. Barely a word was spoken, as we sat in complete silence, listening to the storm clouds roll back in.
Oh, that got me again.
Once the place had been cleared, we retired to the drawing room.
I was gonna say, where'd he go?
That was some meal you and your wife prepared, Mr. Slides. My courtesy to you both. Ew. Utterly disgusting. And speaking of delicious things, you look ravishing, my dear. You truly do.
Why, thank you, Frederick.
Only wishing I had taken so long to get dressed. Almost half the evening's over.
Well, perfection is rarely punctual, darling.
And perfection you are. Isn't that right, Mr. Shorter?
What?
My wife. Isn't she a vision?
Yeah. Really pretty.
Yes, pretty. Tell me, my boy, a strong, healthy fellow like yourself. I expected you to be the first to clear your plate at dinner, but you barely touched your meal. It's as if you thought we were going to poison you or something. Now,
What's that for?
a joke, nothing more.
It wasn't very funny. How was Pritchard?
Yes, I've seen him, and it's also as we suspected. A blown fuse was the culprit, and we won't have a drop of power until morning.
And Annabelle?
Locked in a room, just like the others, not that I blame him.
What happened to her truly was horrible, to say the least.
I agree.
Especially to Nina.
I agree. Trent May should have put out that fact before everyone scattered.
He did?
He even pulled me inside and told me he's concerned that she's suffering from hysteria. Poor thing.
So, let me get this straight. We're stranded in a house in the middle of the desert, with no phone, no electricity, and no way out. And a girl on the brink of a nervous breakdown? It's all going according to plan.
And it's all thanks to you, dear, sweet, beautiful.
Mr. Lauren, what if someone sees?
Then we'll shoot them. Dump their bodies to the reporters.
Frederick,
Only teasing, my dear. Or am I?
and you're positive Annabelle doesn't suspect a thing?
On the contrary, Annabelle suspects everything. She's inherently mistrustful. That's one of the many things I actually like about her.
It's almost shocking how everything's coming together. Frederick, it wasn't you, was it, who killed Ruth?
All my life, it must have been Annabelle. But what that busybody columnist has to do with Nina, I'm not sure.
And how she managed to slip the poison into Ruth's drink, but no one else's.
She's slippery that way. I better get moving. We don't have much time. You keep a close watch on Nina, and I'll handle Annabelle myself.
Right.
Oh, and Cassidy, one more thing. Something to remember about.
Oh.
Nina, I'm so sorry.
After that, I started having trouble. I saw a therapist and took medication, and it helped for a little while, but eventually I lost my job. Barbara's medical bills started piling up, and I still needed to pay for my mother's funeral. I went through our savings, but it wasn't enough. It's never enough. We're behind on everything, and it's all my fault.
No.
Yes, it is. I should have never taken her out. She didn't want to go, but I pushed her. I made her go. I drank the wine. And Barbara, she'll never forgive me for what I've done.
That's not true. You did everything you could.
Maybe if I were stronger, I'd be able to fix all of this. but I'm not. And I can't.
Anyone who's ever been in your shoes or been through something like that can understand. There's nothing else you could have done. Nina, you're crying. Here.
Cassidy!
Let's get out of here!
No! No more running. Not anymore.
Suit yourself.
No, it's not. I spent too long hiding in the shadows. I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore. I know it's hard to be different. To be betrayed. But this isn't right and you know it. That's why you killed yourself. Because you felt guilty for what you've done. I'm not afraid of you, Rebecca. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.